Hello and welcome to yet another Snacktime episode. This time it's the Christmas special, and I've had to edit and upload it out of order because, well, I'm a bit behind on my schedule. But anyway, we have, believe it or not, but 12 snacks this episode, so it's going to be a long one. What better way to start off a long episode is to be with this thing. This is Glögg and non-alcoholic. I don't have a clue as to what this is or why this is Christmas thing, but I've had it before and I can see why. Looks kind of dark red. I don't know why. Particularly since this has apple juice, which is never red. It's quite spicy. I quite like it. Definitely apple juice thing. But yeah, it's pretty good. If you've seen alcoholic Glögg, then this is good. There was an alcoholic version of this, but I ain't spending €4 on that shit. Anyway, this is good. As our next snack, we have this thing. These are gingerbreads with orange pieces. If you remember, then the other episode I reviewed the normal ones of these that Marmiton has every year. But this year, these showed up. Visually, they look pretty much the same as the non-orange ones. They taste like a gingerbread should. The orange is here, but it's kind of on the background, which is a bit disappointing, but it's still pretty good nonetheless. So if you're sick of plain gingerbreads, then this is a pretty good alternative. Moving quite swiftly forward, we have this thing from Kalev. This is something that they do every year for the past 3 years now, I think. And it's actually quite simply an assortment of already existing products. I've reviewed all of these, I think, so we will not be opening this thing. Because yeah, it's just an assortment of candy with well, I guess rip-off pictures on it. Yeah, moving on. They're good for kids and others who don't know what to get, but otherwise I just avoid them. I guess we're having another thing from Kalev. Jõuluseiklus chocolate bar. Now this is actually something that isn't repackaged, and it's milk chocolate with gingerbread pieces in them. That doesn't look glossy at all, so I don't know why. It tastes okay, like a milk chocolate should, but there could have been clearly more gingerbread pieces in it. Because as it stands, they're there, but they're not noticeable. Quite disappointing, yet deliciously disappointing. So as our next snack, we have this thing. This is nut and berry mix, as Kalev calls it. And well, it appears to be a mixture of nuts and chocolate-coated berries. The berries don't taste like berries. Texture-wise, I mean. More like berry jelly or something. But yes, these are cranberries mostly. And the nuts, well, they taste like nuts. There's really nothing too spectacular about this mix. So I'm not sure why Kalev has even bothered to make it. I mean, I would understand if they sort of like roasted it and then coated with cinnamon or something, but this is just well, plain. As our next snack, we have this thing. These are gingerbreads, if you can, yes, like this. And they appear to have chocolate filling inside, which is something that not expecting, but I hope it will be good because Kalev's chocolate filling on this type of cookie is pretty good. So if it's the same filling, then you can't go wrong. It's delicious. I do like how the box opens. The cookie is a very nice crispy gingerbread. And the chocolate filling is exactly what I expected. Pretty good. As the next snack, we have something a bit more different. Different as in these are made specifically for one specific store. But I managed to get them and they're Christmas themed, so here they are. These are gingerbread toffee from Cautes. I've never seen them before because the store moved in with the new recent market opening. And these are made by Cautes for the store keep. What they essentially are gingerbread flavored toffees. These are super delicious and I've already eaten like a kilogram of them this year, so if you see them anywhere, just do not think of your money, just buy them. They deserve to be bought. They're that good. As our next snack, we have another thing from Marmiton. These are cocoa wafers with gingerbread cream. Why they couldn't make it other way around this, I don't... Yeah, it's kind of puzzling. But from the sounds of it, the dish could be good. It's a disappointment that there are only 6 of these in a pack because the other Marmiton wafers are in a much larger package. This is amazing. Just as good as the Cautes things. So if you want some cocoa wafer with gingerbread cream, then get these. Because you will literally not find another product like this anywhere. As the next snack, we have another Kalev thing. Kalev seems to be the biggest Christmas producer this year. These are crispy gingerbreads. I don't know how crispy compared to the other ones, but yeah, it's worth a try, I guess. So they look like this. They vaguely resemble to me some oatmeal cookies. They have a similar texture to oatmeal cookies as well. But interestingly, these cookies are more crispy than they are flavorful. So I don't know why. They vaguely taste of gingerbread, which is kind of weird. If you want crispy stuff, then this is... It's out there, but I wouldn't recommend it. As the next snack of this gargantuan episode of Snacktime, we have what I'm guessing is the successor to last year's lingonberry chocolate, which sadly did not return. We have this milk chocolate with coconut filling. It doesn't seem even... It's a letdown that the lingonberry chocolate didn't return. So it looks like this. Slightly shiny dome. And on the inside it's this. To be honest, the filling in the chocolate isn't bad or anything, but it just feels like how do I describe? Like a really good movie has a bad sequel. This is the bad sequel. It's good on its own, but yeah, it doesn't deserve to be a follow-up to the lingonberry chocolate. A disappointment. But if you like coconut fillings, then this is the product for you. Because to be honest, the coconut filling is really good. As the next snack of this episode, we have another box from Kalev. Yes, this is another one of those liqueur-filled chocolate candy boxes. I don't know why Kalev keeps making these. They look just like any other small box available. The elongated shape and the round shape. You can pretty much see them through the box by now. These are gingerbread spice filled. Quite good actually. Yep. I like this. But I wouldn't buy this. Mostly because it contains alcohol. But as a gingerbread tasting candy, it's okay. Not as good as these though, but it's still good. And as the last snack of this gargantuan episode, we have another thing from Marmiton. These are gingerbread crispy wafers with white glaze. We have seen a couple other variations during regular seasons, but not the gingerbread ones. A disc looks like this. They taste very good. I quite like these. But the white glaze, in this case, there's just a bit too much of it. I know they kind of wanted to go with snow frosting look on these, but too much, just too much on it. So yeah, these are good. The holiday season brings around some of the better snacks to be had. So I hope the next year will be even better. And even this year, I might make a follow-up episode because there's still a ton you didn't see. Particularly from Kalev, because what the fuck, they crap out so much shit. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of Snacktime in season 3. I hope the new intro did not turn you off. Anyway, see you next time, back on another episode of Snacktime.